you responded almost immediately by saying, you know what, we need to raise money for people and put it directly in their hands. And I'm wondering what led you to do that? How did you know that was the right thing to do?
Well, there are a couple of things. I think people are like, oh, this has never happened before. But this has happened before, and it's affected predominantly Black and brown folk, but more so queer and trans people. When the AIDS crisis happened, uh, there was an epidemic, and you know, a lot of people don't know about it because nothing was done. Um, no one organized to make sure that people, who couldn't afford care were getting it, for queer and trans people specifically. And it was just interesting to see like the shift in just any shift in the system. I'm always thinking about how queer and trans people are keeping up, like from the election of Donald Trump to, like a pandemic to this degree. So just like, I don't know, I was just thinking about all of those things, and like, I'm just always thinking about community when, especially when there's a systemic shift of some sort, because our community is the last to be sought out for, until to last to be looked after. And also, trans people, Black trans women, more particularly, and trans people who have medically transitioned, I think are really vulnerable during this time when the system is interrupted at this level.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us don't have, family members, communities, and access to resources. And so, I don't know. I'm always thinking about Black trans women and gender non-conforming and queer folk when